Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Let's Play Planet Coaster Console Edition. Yes, we are playing on the PlayStation 4, the standard PS4, because you cannot buy a PS5 for love nor money. Right, first things first, if you haven't seen episode 1 and episode 2, please go and check them out and then come back and watch this episode where I basically talk bollocks for half an hour over a virtual funfair or theme park. Right, thank you ever so much for clicking this video, watching this video and supporting this series. It really does mean the world to me. We've had an absolute blast. The fact that I can create content in my own home over lockdown and you guys can enjoy it and I can enjoy making it. It's awesome. Thanks guys, spot on, very happy. Right, that's the little speech out the way. Now let's dig in to the funfair. And you know, we'll see where we left off. We'll build some more rides. Should we do that? Let's build some more rides. Done. Sorted. Let's go. Right, straight off the bat, we are attempting a roller coaster build. I know I kind of copped out in the last episode. I did use a blueprint, so we're gonna build one from scratch. We're gonna. It's not gonna be great. I promise you now. It's gonna be awful. But the main thing is we give it a go. Never be afraid of trying. Never. So we're going to get our station down. Again, we are going for kind of coasters that you would find at a travelling amusement park fair event like this. We're not going to be installing B&M inverts. I really shouldn't know what that is. That's the theme park fanny side of me coming out. So apologies to any of my hardcore Funfair friends who's going to slate me for that. So here we are, straight into a lift. I believe that is like, is it a kick a wheel lift deal, something like that. I don't know the technical terms. Look, I'm trying to redeem myself now for the B&M comment. We'll just leave it there, right? So basically just placing track. I'm not following any kind of guide, or I've got nothing envisioned in my head. I am placing track for the sake of placing track. And I don't know what works, what don't work. I just want a track that goes round and goes back into the station. I don't care about any elements. I just want a track. I just want to make a complete track, and I want the car to go around that track. But what you will see is that that's a lot easier said than done. Because I've pre-played this and I'm doing a voiceover. I know that the stuff that's going to happen, and it's embarrassing. But hey, come on, let's have a bit of fun with it, shall we? Yes. So my knowledge of building roller coasters is it's not great. So I'm just going to sit back and let you watch my disaster unfold in front of your very eyes while I have a nice sip of my coffee here. So yeah, here we go. I'm no John Woodley, am I? Oh God, I've done it again, didn't I? Sorry. I'm going to stop with the theme park fanny quotes. I can just see Simon shaking his head at me right now. There you go. I built a coaster. It's a functioning. Well, hang on. It's not a functioning coaster, but I built something. Here we go. Get a POV. Is it going to complete the track? You tell me. Place your bets now. I'm just going to drink my coffee. So far, so good. I mean, it's going up, and obviously, what goes up must come down. So it's going to come down. But can we get enough momentum to complete the circuit? Luckily there's no humans in here, it is just test dummies. There we go, look. I could see this at Alton Towers. Up and over. See, that's good, that's good. Up and over again. Down. Alton Towers, Merlin. My email address is in the description. Contact me. No, hang on, maybe not. It's not going to. Oh no, roll back. Okay, so we couldn't complete the track. So Merlin, scrap that. I won't be building your next roller coaster. So, so yeah, scrap that. Yeah, that didn't work. So we'll try it again. If you do not succeed, try again. That's my motto. It's my motto in life. But what could be so hard about making a figure of I can't even get my words out. I'm choking on my coffee. What can be so hard about making a figure of 8? So we'll try again. So up she goes, around she go. Oh, and roll back. Yeah. I'm not gonna get a job at Towers designing roller coasters anytime soon, am I? So this is again, we've gone back to the drawing board and we're just laying a blueprint because I can't build roller coasters for toffee. So this looks good. Flight of the Dragon it's called, but we need to get rid of that horrible station because you just wouldn't find that at a Funfair. You wouldn't have a big built up station and theming like that. You just wouldn't. This is a travelling ride, so get rid of that. It's gone. Get rid of these. All gone. We just want the just the coaster. The coaster is all we want. So we'll continue to get rid of all this crap. But it's a nice looking coaster. It's probably a little bit bigger than, like, you would find a caterpillar at a Funfair, and we don't have caterpillars on this game. We have dragons. Much better. The dragon coasters. So this is a blueprint coaster. I'm guessing it's a standard design, I don't know, but it's much better than whatever I created. Just getting you some lovely shots here. Again, we are using our crash dummies. We don't want to kill anyone. That is definitely not. We definitely don't want that at this fair. I nearly said park. Yeah, we do not want that at this fair. Obviously, the health and safety of you guys and our virtual guests comes first. We are changing the colour scheme. We're going to go for Christmassy colours because, of course, it is a Christmas fun fair, and this ride is called the Christmas Coaster. So, we've got to make it Christmassy somehow. We're going to go for white supports and a red track. Just getting you a beautiful cinematic shot through the Ferris wheel. You can just see the coaster in the background, Ferris wheel in the foreground. It looks great. These two are our first public riders. We've got Mr. Afro and Goatee and the guy with green hair. They look very excited. There we go, first public train dispatched. We're going to take you on for a full point of view. POV for short. So here we go, all aboard the dragon! You have to excuse my voice. I had the dentist yesterday. I had a fill-in and I've made nothing but fuss about it. It really hurts. Been trying to get sympathy from Sam, but she's not interested. I hate dentists. Do you know what I hate most about dentists? It's not the pain. That's bad, but it's they hurt you and then they charge you for it after. Extortionate prices, dentists. Bloody extortionate. So here we go. You're getting a full POV now of our wonderful roller coaster that I didn't build. I can't take credit for that. But these blueprints are blooming amazing. Here we go. We're on with Sheila. Sheila enjoys it. So that is that's our coaster. That is our second coaster of the fair. Of course, we got the Revachon spinning mouse. I'm just getting you some daylight shots here as well because I do keep the time at sunset because I think it looks great. So I'm going to try and switch up the times because everything looks a lot clearer during the day. Obviously now I'm installing the snow machine because it is a Christmas coaster. We need that authentic snow, as you can see right there. Looks alright. It looks alright. And now we are putting some smoke machines in the station. You can't have a dragon unless it breathes fire or smoke. I could install some fire machines, but maybe not. I'm just going to put some misters in the station to give it that authentic feel, So we'll just place them under the station, out the way, and then you've got a nice station full of mist. I think it looks good. Let me know below what you think. There we go, look at that. Here comes the dragon breathing fire. Or not, or smoke. There we go. And we've even got a little bit of a queue. Right. Let's put some decorations up. Christmas coaster. That screams to me. Christmas trees. Let's have Christmas trees. It's a Christmas coaster. Let's have some Christmas trees. So we'll literally just put them everywhere. Because it's lazy theming. Why not? It works. It's Christmas. You have Christmas trees, right? So yeah, a couple on the station, a couple of big ones around the track, like that. Just makes it look so much better than having a plain coaster going around. And a big bunch of presents. I'm proud of that shot. And around the tree, look at that. It's all about the cinematic shots. And that one. I can't tell you how long it takes me to line those shots up. We are just going to put some lights, like I said, I did light up the presents, and now these spotlights will be going down, just to give the coaster some light, basically, because it's pitch black going around there, and we need to light it up a little bit. But we're not going to keep these spotlights white; that's way too bright. So we are going to make them a Christmassy colour, like probably a warm blue, something like that. It's very nice, as you can see here. So I've just literally dotted a few around the ride just to make it look pretty and give it some very atmospheric lighting. I think it looks great. There we go. And another one. Cool blue. And we're going to put some lighting at the entrance so people can find their way, and the exit so they can get off safely. Like I said, we're all about health and safety. That's the only thing we're about. Health and safety. And fun. We put the F into fun. This is the place to be, I'm telling you, and it's the only one in the country at the moment because everything's shut because of this bloody pandemic. So this is the place to be. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to see what she's like, how she rides. But I'm impressed, even though I didn't build this. I'm still impressed because I did do the theming. I put the smoke in. I put the snow machine in. I changed the colour. So this is 90% my roller coaster. 10% the game's blueprint. So look at this. Here we go. But fear not, ladies and gentlemen. This will not be the last roller coaster of the series. We are aiming to get 4 roller coasters in this park. Fair. For God's sake! Fair. Fair, 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 fair. I'm just drumming it into my head. Fair, 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 fair. One thing I did notice is a big fat pile of sick on the floor, so we need to get some cleaners in and some mechanics. Something I've not really touched on in the game so far. You can get entertainers, kiosk workers, all sorts of stuff like that. So we are employing a couple of cleaners. He is cleaning the sick up. He's not. He's missing it. He's blind. We employ blind cleaners because they're cheaper. We've got a Chief Beef, Mr. Chief Beef walking around. Everybody loves Chief Beef. And we are going to revisit the drop tower. They look just as scared as I am. Ready, steady. Ready, steady. Prepare to die. Sorry, fly. Prepare to fly. My timing's all off. Prepare to die! There we go! Oh, look. He don't like it. You see that, look? He's having a bloody heart attack then. Yeah, mate, it stopped. You can stop panicking. It stopped. You done it. It's all over. No, mate, look! It stopped, mate. Calm down. He's having a seizure. There we go, look. He's cheering himself on. He completed it. Right, so we are just adding a few trees and scenery in. This is the kind of thing I'm not going to spend too much time in the video showing you just me plonking down some trees, because it's not very interesting. So that kind of stuff will be done away from the video. But I'll just show you a little bit of the stuff we do, so you know you don't miss it all. I don't want to show you the boring stuff. I only want to show you the interesting stuff, like this KMG afterburner surrounded in trees now, and I think that looks pretty incredible. I have to admit, that looks... I'm not blowing my own trumpet. Well, I am. Yeah, I am. That looks great, doesn't it? Come on. You switch it up tonight. Look at that. Looks stunning. Stunning. Almost blends in with the trees because it's a green, isn't it? Like a camo afterburner. And again, like I said, I was just going to show you little bits of theming I am popping around the place. And these big candy canes look great, especially like in the snow offset. You put a couple, just offset them together. I think that looks great. It just breaks up all the white snow, like the big empty spaces, the big blotches of white snow. I do think you need stuff in there to kind of break it up a little bit. And there is some pre-installed theming, like these tin soldiers, and they look pretty good, but you don't want to overdo them. And the stuff like the snowmans and I think all the gingerbread stuff looks really, really tacky. Got a queue building now for our roller coaster. Right, it's time for our second ride of the episode, and this is Sierra Starshape. We have one in the UK at the moment. 2 now with this one, because this is our virtual UK park. This one is incredible. These are incredible rides. They have them at a lot of static theme parks, but believe it or not, they do travel as well. If you've ever seen one of these travel, it's an absolute beast. We do have Dante's Air, of course, in this country, which is up there with one of my favourite Funfair rides ever. I think it's incredible. It always does the big fairs like Oxford St Giles's. It does Winter Wonderland. We're just getting some beautiful footage of it here. We will change the colours up and stuff like that, but we'll take you on ride for a sneaky POV before we open to the general public. Look at that, incredible. It just makes me want to ride one. These are honestly one of my favourite rides ever, these Sierra Starshapes. It's like a big top scan, a very similar sensation. It's just massive. Look at that, incredible. I do urge you to get yourself on one of these if you find it. Winter Wonderland at Hyde Park has this every single year, so that's a good place to start. But look at the smoke effects as well, and it's got the horn. It's got the horn effects, the smoke effects. I just love it. I think they've nailed this ride spot on. They have with most of the rides, to be fair. I keep getting questions and comments about adding rides in like ghost trains, Matterhorns, but this game doesn't have them. It only has a real select few. Here's some footage of Dante's Air, the only travelling Starshape in the UK. This is at Oxford St Giles's. This is in my top 5 rides in the UK, without a shadow of a doubt. This thing is incredible, and this, like I said, this travels to Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. Beast! There is another one in the country, called Bling at Blackpool. I'm not sure if it's there. It's not there now, but I think it's coming back into the UK. I'm not too clued up, but that was at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It was called Bling. I did a rumour it was coming back to the UK, maybe with Mellors, Fantasy Island. I'm not too sure. Someone will let me know in the comments, because you're good at that, correcting me. So we're going to spend a bit of time now with the Sierra Starshape, just to see it in action. Oh, she's a beauty. You just couldn't have a fair without this ride. So this is the first public ride now. Look at them. Why have they got shorts and sandals on at a Christmas Funfair event? Probably -2 degrees. Each of their own. Some people wear shorts in all weathers. I suppose the alternative, you could have green trousers on like that guy at the end. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'd rather wear. I think I'd rather go cold than wear those green trousers. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. But I love just watching this game, like the angles and the on-ride. I think it looks great. It's the closest we're going to get to riding anything, isn't it? Let's be honest. Planet Coaster is kind of saved me this year. Just playing this game and riding these rides like this. It's really good fun, honestly. Obviously, it's not like the real thing, but it's still giving me a taste of the Funfair life, if you know what I mean. That probably sounds really stupid, but so that is that's our Star Shape open for business, and we're getting quite a queue. You've got people like literally queuing up to get on. There we go. Looks like a bumblebee. Nice stripe, black and yellow stripy top. What a machine! This is what it does at Oxford St Giles. Is literally just it's the main ride there, right in the middle of the strip. It just towers over all the old buildings. It looks absolutely incredible. You can see we have changed the colour scheme to a yellow and white and orange. I think that looks really, really good. I was going to go for the all white and literally clone AB Downter's Air, but I thought I'd go with my own colour scheme and make it my own, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's great. Again, I'm so sorry about the path work. That looks like a penis slap path, the way it goes. my path work skills are severely lacking. It's something I'm not really fussed about at the moment. Like, we will do more series, but this first series I'm doing is literally just trying to cram as many rides in and show you all the rides I can. So that's basically the reason for this. We're not going to worry too much about pretty paths and fountain packages and crap like that. Posh entrances. No. We're all about the rides. Right, come on in. Come and ride if you dare. There we go. Send it. Get it sent. So this will be a POV now. It's really weird watching it because I know it. I've been on it. I've felt this. They've absolutely nailed it. I did download a game called Theme Park Simulator, I think, on the PlayStation Store. It was like 11 quid. I should have known by the price it was going to be absolute dog shit, because it's terrible. Comment below if you want me to do a video on it. I will. It's the worst game I've ever played. It's a phone game. It's like a port from a phone game, and it just doesn't work on console, and it's absolute garbage. That would be an interesting video, and I'm willing to make a video on Theme Park Simulator if you'd like, but you know, I will tear the shit out of it. I'll tear it apart because it's bloody crap. I will tear that game apart, but it might be fun for you guys to watch me do it. So yeah, let me know. So here we are on the Sierra Star Shape, flying high in the sky. Christ. He's loving it. He's semi got his arms up. He's putting them back down again now. He's got his mouth wide open. Careful nothing flies in there. It's nice to see people using my benches. Obviously, that's one way of doing it, sweeping them off onto the floor. That's very hygienic. People eat off that bench. And as you can see, we really are focusing on, like I said, the last two episodes, episode 1 and episode 2, we did feature 4 rides in each episode. In this episode, there's going to be less rides featured. We're going to aim for 3 in this episode, try and get 3 rides in, but give more of a showcase. Like the roller coaster and this, they're quite big rides, so we did want to spend a bit of time with them, just showing you them in detail, really. Just giving you some cinematic shots there. But I'm really pleased with the fair, the way it's come on. I think it looks great. I think we've got a really good selection of free thrill and family rides. I couldn't get me words out then. Yeah, I think we've got a really good selection of thrill and family rides. I do want to aim for 4 coasters, but this is a much requested ride now. In the comments below, this is probably the ride that's been requested the most. This and a zipper. This is the Breakdance. It's not a Huss, because as you'll see, the cars lift, but it is a Breakdance. Something there's not many of in the UK. There's only actually one Huss Breakdance, which is in Ocean Beach at the moment. It is going to travel, but for this season and possibly next, it is up in South Shields. Yeah, too far for me. I get a nosebleed if I pass the Watford Gap. True story. So here is a very colourful Breakdance. We're just running test dummies, of course, and it does look good, to be fair. The lights on it are absolutely incredible, but obviously if you know breakdances, you know this is missing a whole lot. Like a centrepiece for starters. We need a smoke machine on here. We possibly need some lasers. We definitely need a fire cannon, which we will be adding very shortly. We're just taking you on board now for a cheeky POV. Looks absolutely insane. There's just not enough of these rides, especially in the UK. Obviously they're massive in Germany and Holland and stuff like that, but in the UK there's only one Huss, and I think there's a couple of I don't want to say fake dance because it's disrespectful, but there's a couple of break dances that are not Huss. There's one on where is it? I think it's in Blackpool on one of the piers, and they do have one travelling called Voodoo, which I really like. It just hasn't got that Huss motor sound, which turns me on. You all know the sound I mean. But now, yeah, now we are adding our fire cannon. We're going to just stick that right in the middle. Hopefully we won't singe anyone. Like I said earlier, we're about health and safety on this fair. That's all we care about. And fun. It's going to be our tagline. We're going to put it right there. I don't think we're going to burn any eyebrows off of that. They're plenty enough away, and they can still feel the heat. The heat is on. Right, enough of that. Bloody hell. So yeah, I think that looks incredible actually with the flame effect there. I'm probably going to dress it up a little bit more later on. I'll probably try and add some misters underneath the platforms. I don't know. There's no moving lasers on this game. There's just static lasers. They don't look very good. So that is my. I nearly said Huss Breakdance. That is my Breakdance. Done. We're just going to get the operator shot there. Look. See that operating panel would normally be at the back of the ride. Like against the board. They normally have the operating panel. We've got our first public riders now. We'll see how they like it. We'll get Gloria on the pay box to turn it up to 11. There we go. They seem to be absolutely loving it. Like I said, mouths wide open is a really good sign. And they have their mouths really wide. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm really happy with that. I think the flame machine's friggin' awesome. Did you see what I mean there about the cars lifting? Huss Breakdance, they don't do that. Voodoo, the other one I've done, does do that. And I'm not sure the one at South Pier and Blackpool lifts. I'm not sure, but I know Huss, they don't lift. So that's it, guys. That is the end. We've come to the end of episode, what are we now, 3? I think the fair's coming. What the hell is going on there? This is the thing about this game, there's so many frigging glitches, and look at that. Sort it out. Thank you so much. Come back for episode 3 where you'll see this paratrooper and more. Thanks guys. Love you, bye.